Santa Ana, California, home to 344,000 residents, we are the heart of Orange County. We are a great community with a rich history of diversity.
We are in the people business, and so we are hired to serve and protect really those that can't do that for themselves. We have a very deep history in doing that successfully. We've been recognized for that service nationally as a model. What we want to do is moving forward is really refocus and recalibrate to those basics, to what we know works. I've had the opportunity to have conversations with the folks that work here, the people that represent the city, and that's really what they're looking for. That's what we intend to deliver.
I think we have an excellent police department, just excellent personnel here, and under Chief Valentine's leadership, I think people will have that opportunity, and the community wants to help. People want to cooperate. They want a safer city.
We've taken it upon ourselves to bring in police, to bring in our officers from school police and really get to know police and what they do for our community and get our kids and our parents acclimated so that there's no fear. To try to break down barriers and just know that we are here to be transparent, to be helpful, to be a resource to the community. I'm really excited for opportunities that are going to come to us, whether it be through writing grants together with the police department or creating programs that are going to benefit our youth. I think that we have some real opportunities. Chief Valentine knows our school system, he knows our schools, he knows our students, and so from a school leader perspective, I am really excited with what we can do together. Just knowing the vision, knowing the capacity and the competency that this leadership brings.
The approach is proving to be more effective in the sense that by being more proactive and talking to the community, things are being more transparent. The public gets to know what we're doing. Like the Citizens Academy, they get a small sense of what a police officer goes through, what a detective goes through, what CSI goes through. The whole process, it gives them an inside look of what the situation is. Me as a detective, my brother as a police officer here in the city of Santa Ana. We were born in Santa Ana, we were raised in Santa Ana, we were educated by the public school system here in Santa Ana. We're a product of the city. We are what Santa Ana is. And I just take great pride in the fact that we're able to not serve a community, but serve our own community.
Those relationships start early on in my career. I started as a patrol officer, speaking to parents of troubled teens, attending different schools and talking to students, and once again speak to kids at different school events where we would read to the kids and promote reading. We talk to the kids about gang problems and how to avoid joining gangs. The GRIP program's been around a while. It's been around a long time, and it's a great program to help first identify some of those youth that are maybe starting to stray in their studies. They're able to get to know us, not from seeing us arrest gang members in the community, but in other types of scenarios where there'll be sporting activities and interactions where they can have a positive influence.
It's absolutely gratifying. I mean, very, very satisfying to know that, I'm able to help the community to come back to the school where I grew up in and come in and the athletes knowing that now I'm in law enforcement and to be able to provide that sense of positive role model for them.
Collaborating with the department has given the community a better understanding of law enforcement, and it builds trust and bridges. That way, if in the future they need to call the police department, they can feel comfortable calling us for assistance.
We have partnered with outside organizations, nonprofits, victim advocacy groups to try to build trust with the community. I look at my role as a bridge. I'm the first person of contact after the officer. So this is the face they're going to see, and I need to build that trust in order to get them to confide in me. So when we offer services, things they don't know about, oh yeah, I can do that. Sometimes they start coming a little bit, they're more forthcoming, and they are willing to assist you.
Community partnership is important to us. We demonstrate it on a day-to-day basis by walking down the streets, talking to visitors that are coming into the city, merchants, business owners, and really truly engaging with them and to build that sense of credibility within the department.
Previously, the way officers would address the Santa Ana homeless community was through only enforcement. Now the focus has changed. We're trying to do more community-oriented policing in which we reach out to the community and try and help them rather than just do enforcement. Now we're working with them to get into detox and rehab programs, getting into shelters, getting into permanent supportive housing, and connecting them with all the various organizations that are available to us in the county.
Working from the ground up, we make it a better city for everybody. And I'm so grateful, to the men and women of this department and just the fine service that they're giving the city.
What we've done is looked at our history and what we've done in the past and what we know works here in our city, in our community. And what works is really getting back to some basics, encouraging officers to get out of the police car, have conversations, general conversations, crime-specific conversations, but really have the opportunity to get to know who it is we're serving. That has worked here. It's working once again, and it'll work for the continued future. I'm very confident in the skills, the abilities, and really the humility of all police officers here in this city that are just honored to serve our great city.